Okay, so Nelly is in the news, and it's not about the baby. It's about the Saint Lunatics. So, the group that I used to be a part of, the Saint Lunatics, some of the members, the other members of the group, are suing him for copyright infringement. This is all over uncredited and unpaid work that they allege that they're dealing with from the Nelly's 2000 debut album, Country Grammar, which was a hit album, by the way. So the St. Lunatics, which consists of Ali Jones, Ali, Tori Harper, Murphy Lee, Robert Kaiwan, and
Mhm.
Lavelle Webb, who is City Spud, they filed a lawsuit against Nelly yesterday in New York federal court, alleging that Nelly did not properly credit them for their contributions to his breakthrough album. Now, this is the album that, of course, like it set it off for Nelly. This is
Yep.
what pushed him to the mainstream in the 2000s. Some of the biggest songs are on there. Nelly's reps have not commented back to any of the original stories, so like he hasn't released a statement or anything. Um, but in this complaint, they talk about how, Nelly and the St. Lunatics were childhood friends. They grew up together in St. Louis. They began writing songs together in the 90s. They were signed to UMG, and then they started doing music together. And then this first project came out. And they're alleging, on this first project, even though it was about Nelly, they contributed so much, so they should be paid. I was actually saddened when I saw this headline because I thought everything, I mean, I know that they're not like together every single day, but I had assumed that they were, at least doing well enough that people are being paid. That was so long ago.
Well, 2 months ago they were on tour. They were on stage with him in St. Louis. They performed all
Yeah.
the ones and they all came out. So the fact that they're suing him now over something that's what damn near over 20 years ago,
Yes.
seems a little crazy. But I mean, I guess I wasn't there. I don't know what they contributed. I didn't know what they wrote, but they feel like they wrote things and they should be accredited. But I mean, it just seems kind of crazy. If we were just cool 2 months ago, you were just with me on stage. You had 20 years to do this, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and it's notable too that the other members of the St. Lunatics filed this, they filed this under copyright infringement and not copyright ownership. The
Mhm.
difference is like they're basically there's a statute of limitation difference between the two, which is really like the main talking point, but it's just about who is the full owner versus who's not. But that's very important to look at because this is something that Nelly's attorney can come out and say this falls actually under copyright ownership, and because of that this suit is invalid because it's a 3-year statute of limitation on copyright ownership. So that may be their defense, but again, Nelly's team has not spoken out. So that's something that we'll just have to like keep watching and see what happens. But in other news
I just
about
want to tell you what I just want to tell you what's so sad about that. My first tour that I ever DJ'd, I DJ'd for Fabulous. It was actually on Nelly tour. So it was Nelly, Birdman, A. Marie, and Fabulous, and we DJ city to city. And just to see them brothers together on that tour is so sad to see them going at each other now because in the
yeah.
tour, pop in and pop out, everybody was so cool. They were doing music. So the fact that, at one time everybody was so close
Yep.
and the fact that they're beefing now is nasty. Now, what's in other news?
Well, I agree to that, and I didn't go into her, but it's also bad too because they're saying he never wanted to give them credit as if he always was this horrible person. But in other news, because there's a lot of people getting into a lot of things, Amber Rose is back in the headlines. There's some political stuff, but let's start with the non-political stuff first. So yesterday there were these photos that broke on a few websites of Amber Rose and Iman Shumpert. Iman Shumpert, yes, Teyana Taylor's kid's father, estranged husband. They've been going through their divorce situation. Now these photos, Iman and Amber Rose are on the beach in Miami, just chilling. But it was, and they did the show College Chill together. So
Right.
I mean, instantly I thought about that, but there's no one else from the cast. There aren't cameras. I've never seen the two just together, and if they have hung out together, it's not something that was broadcasted because I think the reason why the photos picked up so much was because people were like, why are they just hanging together on the beach? It was giving me and Babe had a beach day. But there was no PDA though. No PDA in any of the photos
But
whatsoever.
this is what I don't like. I don't know if they're in a relationship or not, right? But let's say right now, right? I'm heading to Vegas and I'm at the pool, right? And you go, yo, E, we got to do something later on tonight. Are you at the pool? Yeah, I'm at the pool. Come sit over here. That's me and the homie hanging out at the pool.
Yeah, and I can understand that. So like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know they hung out. Yeah, but me, the instinct in me, I
Okay.
reached out to a few sources and I was trying to figure some things out. TMZ actually confirmed this first though. So my reaching out was just confirming the report that TMZ had already had out. So what the source told me and them was that they're just friends. There's nothing to see here. They met, during their College Hill days when they were filming, and they remained friends, right?
Right.
So that story goes. And then, so TMZ does the story, and then I tweet this. Guys, make sure you follow me on Twitter at Lauren LaRosa. I tweet what I received from the source as well, too. The minute that I do that, someone lets me know, I get a tip. Thank y'all for guys who are sending me tips, that one of Teyana Taylor's really close homegirls, like, you see her with her all the time. Her Instagram name is The Asian, but like, and if you go to our Brown Girl Grinding Instagram, you'll see some photos. I know Shade Room also picked this up as well, too. People were letting me know, like, yo, Teyana Taylor's homies are in the Shade Room comments saying that is completely false. That whole just friends thing. Shade Room also picked this up as well, too. So what Teyana Taylor's friend said is, this is funny to me because when we were on that boat on New Year's Eve, you and your friends, talking about Amber Rose, villainized me for peeping the sneaky stuff that was going on while Teyana and her kids was on that same boat, and I was right. This proves my point. Then you want to be crying a river on that phone the next day, girl. My friend has been nothing but graceful this whole time, but you played a game. Teyana, I'm sorry that I got this deep, but I'm tired of taking the high road. You've done everything in your power to save this man and his image. Then she tagged Amber Rose and said, I wish you would deny this for the blogs because I recorded the whole conversation. And y'all make excuses about him being single, but he was good and married when all of this started. Corny ASF. So back to your Vegas scenario, Envy. That's the difference.
Okay, but
according to Teyana Taylor's homegirl.
That's right. But I would also say this too. They're separated right now, right? So can he hang out with who he wants to hang out right now? And can't she hang out with whoever she wants to hang out right now? They're separated.
Yeah, but you know it's a soft spot if this is somebody that, your estranged wife and mother, your kids had to basically pull up on with her homegirls, get on the phone and have a conversation with. Like, don't do that. Like, don't deal with the friend you always told me not to worry about. Like, that's just not good blood, and y'all got to raise kids together.
And I know for a fact Teyana Taylor has been holding her tongue because there's things that she could have said, but she has been trying to make, him and herself just look like adults that do the right thing. She hasn't slandered him. She hasn't went at him at all. So she's been holding it down. I would have to say that. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, well, Amber Rose decided, she flew into LAX. So when she flew into LAX, TMZ got her in the airport, and she doubled down on, the conversation that we've been having, or not we, Donald Trump and his team have been having about, it's a fake, it's a lie. The Haitian people in Springfield, Ohio, eating cats and dogs, which again is not true. So she doubled down on it. She says that Amber Rose said she saw videos on social media herself of people claiming that their pets were taken and eaten by Haitian immigrants in Ohio. So Trump's claims must be true, or at least in her eyes. I thought that this was insane because, I know that, right? Like, you spoke at the Republican National Convention. We get it. You're a Republican now. We get it. You're Trump's, like, shiny new toy. But I would never go on a platform and say this after Trump's vice president admitted that he made things up.
Yeah, I didn't like that for Amber. I think Amber's a lot smarter and brighter than that. I don't care if she's a Republican, a Democrat. We tell people vote, but vote for who you want to vote for. Vote for the policies that best suit you. And if Trump's policies best suit her, that is fine. But to say something like that, where we absolutely positively know it's false, people have said it's false, there has been no proof. Even Trump's running mate says no, that is false. So to keep spewing these lies, I don't get it. I don't understand why. It takes a lot of respect. You lose a lot of respect for a person when you know something is false and you keep going with it, and none of this stuff has been proven. Now, if it's been proven, if we've seen it, then it'd be cool. And it's really affecting that community. Like I said, my best friend is Haitian. Salute to Mono Sock Passe, DJ Mono. He actually taught me how to DJ. He tells me all the time, so many people come up to him like, do you guys really eat pets? And he's like, oh, you stupid. But it is affecting the whole community. And we have to stop with the lies and the rumors now. It's going too far.
Yeah, for sure. And I do want to say that the mayor there came out and said that this is completely not true as well. So yeah, that's a crazy hill for her to want to die on. I don't get it, but yeah.
All right. Well, that is Jess with the Mess with Lauren LaRosa. Thank you, Lauren.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.